Greetings from the north, everybody. I am Cabagon. Oh, Pikmin! Yes! Oh, it's finally time. Yeah, so now that Pokemon's finally done, at least the main story is, things are going to happen. So I've wanted to do this for a long time, and I've been teasing my Let's Plays by saying we're gonna rock like 2013, and ergo, I mean Pikmin. So, because Pikmin was really popular. I'm just gonna hit start. So yeah, there we go, now it's synced. So yeah, Pikmin is awesome. I guess I could talk more about my history with Pikmin in when I start the game, because honestly, this is the first time I've recorded on a console in a long time, and I debated a lot between a few games, and I just finally decided it's gotta be Pikmin. So, we're gonna go ahead and start. It should be noted that I'm pretty bad at Pikmin, but I've beaten it a few times. This was my practice, and it didn't go super well, so we're gonna get rid of this. So, just so you guys know, this will be a 100% Let's Play. And, yeah, I guess we can watch this cutscene. So what happens in this game is, yeah, I am so flustered. But pretty much my history of Pikmin is, I didn't play the game at all. I actually thought it was a Pokemon ripoff. And then my very, very good friend David, you definitely know him as Deceleration, introduced me to the game. He actually bought me both of these games, so I own the Pikmin games because of him. So this Let's Play is kind of dedicated to David, and hopefully we hear from him again soon, and hopefully this makes his way to him. But oh no, we crashed! Oh no. The impact site. Oh man. So there's our main character. Wake up, buddy. Where are you? Oh no! My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's atmosphere or environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't prepare the dolphin by then, no! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So this is Captain Olimar. So Olimar is awesome. So let me go over the controls as I just showed. B uses the whistle. A you use for punching. Z you can use as a map eventually. R and L eventually control the cameras. You can change. This is also a dismiss button. The Z button will be used to. You can go down to a top perspective, but we can't change the camera right now. So yeah, pretty much what happened. Olimar can't survive here, so he needs to get his ship back together, but he's only got 30 days to do it. We got things up here. It's gonna take me a while to get my feel for this because I'm really not sure how I'm gonna go about this game. But for now, let's look around and see if we can find anything. Hey, that's a thing. Whoa! So, this is an onion. I'm sure a lot of you have played Pikmin, but I'm just going about it how I would go about any other Let's Play. And a thing came out! A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So now we have camera control. So we're gonna go ahead and punch these. These are called pellet posies, and they sprout pellets. So yeah, I love Pikmin. This game is great. But there's a thing there now, so let's go take a look. Ooh. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without the benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. So the reason it's showing the GameCube controller, because I believe this is a GameCube launch title, so like the A was not a hugely known button at the time. So you also notice our little cursor there. That's actually a pointer for where one of these guys will go when we throw it, because say hello to our Pikmin. Look at him, he's so cute. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. I love that. The following controls appear to be allow me several viewpoints. L is to rotate the camera, R zoom in and out, Z is change angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So what that means is normally, for those of you who play Pikmin, you'll know that there is time limits for these days. So the first day there is no time limit. Alright, can I get middle view? So yeah, I'm gonna play for the most part with the middle view. And he mentioned C and X. So X dismisses the Pikmin if you want to go on without it, or if you call it back. The whistle's a bit finicky in this game though. And the C stick, you can make it move. Oh my god, what is this? What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reaction. The more things I try, the more reactions I can catalog. She'll attempt to grab and throw it with A and call it to my side with B. That will also... Okay. I guess I hadn't thrown it. So that's that. Now we're gonna throw him at that pellet, see if he'll do anything. And he picks it up and carries it. And he will carry it to the onion. Yay. Boop, 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 boop. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. Small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Alright, you can carry that. Now, one of the things I really don't like about this is that the Pikmin take forever to sprout. So what today is all about, today is our day to get as many Pikmin as possible, because if you haven't figured it out by now... Oh, why did I just stop? Pikmin are going to be the ones helping us carry our stuff. So I want 2 of you on there, please. So you can put, the number on the pellet is the minimum number of Pikmin that are needed to carry it. So like you saw that one that said 5, I can't carry that yet because I didn't have 5 free Pikmin. Once these guys get back though, now I can take all these 5 and have them go over here. So yeah, you throw them with the A button and you can just sort of mush them into it. Guys, there you go. You can mush them into it, but with the C stick, but I had to throw them because I can't get to the C stick. Meanwhile, I'm going to take these 2 guys and go get some pellets that a lot of people miss, I think. On account of I'm missing them for the first time. We're going to end this day with 25 Pikmin, which is a good start. So, Pikmin is a real-time strategy game. Eventually, we will have a time limit on days. So, like, or a time limit per day. Oh, there's none up here. So, hopefully I can get this guy. Oh, come on, bud. I'm gonna get this guy on over there to help. So, we'll eventually have time limits during the day. So, we will have a limited amount of time to do things. Because we can't just stay here all night because the planet is very deadly, as Olimar said. So this is what the C-stick does. You just let you control the Pikmin. I'm sure this is my first GameCube Let's Play, as a side note. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of GameCube games being played this year. It's gonna be fun, but figured I might as well start with Pikmin. So we want to go ahead and C-stick these guys into this box because it has a huge 10 on it. And the other 4 Pikmin are just sort of looking at us like we're God. So look at them push it. Pikmin are strong, man. Come on, you've almost got it. There you go. These Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw, press B to call them. X to dismiss, use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z control perspective. I shall record all this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. So yeah, look at all those flashy buttons. So the Y button is this. So basically the Y button, the computer, it gives you access to the controls. Yeah, excuse me. It's a late day. I'm super tired. But what is this? Dude. That looks important. Oh, that Pikmin is going crazy. It's like Alamar. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important part of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Well, let's see if we can get our Pikmin to carry it. We need 20 Pikmin. So we only have 14. So the only way we can get the Pikmin back, or the dolphin's engine back, is to sprout some more Pikmin. So there's pellets all up in this piece, so we're gonna throw 2 on you. I don't know what the impact sound was right there. And all 8 of you on here. Just make sure you guys don't get lost. There you go. And I'll go wait for you guys at the onion. Run right off the box. I think that once this series starts to go and I've had a chance to introduce all the basic mechanics, and once I pretty much don't have to do tutorial stuff anymore, I'll feel much more comfortable. Because something I really struggle with in Let's Plays is doing tutorial stuff. Because I really don't think it's super necessary, but at the same time I don't want to leave it out. It's tough. So now we've spreaded enough Pikmin to carry the ship, the engine back to the, oh god. Look at Almar, he's like, yay! When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them off from the ground individually. My wife always told me I would no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Help me distinguish what? That's weird. So yeah, as you can see, okay, keep chopping A, and we keep picking. So pretty much what that means is when a Pikmin is a dark red like this, like you can see how, I'll zoom in. So the Pikmin are really red here, and that's how you can tell they're in their battalion. And something that I found a little weird, but when you go like this, you can see they turn white almost, or pink. So that's a really easy way to tell that when the Pikmin aren't in your squad. Now, I'm sure there are some of you that are wondering if I have plans to do Pikmin 2, and once I complete this one, I definitely will be doing Pikmin 2. So, yeah, Pikmin 2 I prefer, but the basic concept for it is right here. So, now that we have 25 Pikmin, let's have them go and get our ship engine. Come on, all 25 of you get on there. Well, come on, one of you. Oh, come on, respond to the whistle. Come on, guys, let him on. Come on, get on the friggin' engine. Carry it. There we go. So yeah, you can see that the Pikmin will team up to carry stuff. So we're gonna have to use different types of Pikmin depending on where items are to get the items back to the ship. The SS Dolphin is the name of the ship, which is a reference to the GameCube because the GameCube was originally called the Dolphin. So that's where that came from. That's why there's a lot of Dolphin references in the old GameCube era. But let's get our ship engines back. Look at that. Looking better already. Bam! Yay! There go the Pikmin. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. So, we've ended the day. That whole day is pretty much scripted to basically teach you. And then we get this awesome end of the day music. So yeah, the onion takes off into space with us. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hakate. Analysis shows life support system will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair the dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And so at the end of each day, we get to see how many Pikmin we sprouted and how many we lost. And if you don't have a Pikmin, if your Pikmin aren't in your base, like at their onion, in that little safe area, or in your battalion, if you like leave them in the field, they'll just die. And they will be left behind and you will lose those Pikmin. So you want to make sure you have all your Pikmin with you at the end of the day, because you can get screwed very badly. So that was a pretty good first day. Now this is the part where a lot of people say that it's impossible to lose Pikmin on the first day. It is not impossible to lose Pikmin on the first day. I'm pretty sure I still have this picture, but I was playing it once, and I threw a Pikmin onto the five pellet, and it just sort of fell underneath the pellet and died. I don't know how. I guess I think it was the 6th Pikmin. I threw it, and the 5 that were already on it were just sort of picked it up, and it like fell under the pellet and got squished in the ground or some crap. If I have the picture, I will put it up. But I ended the day with 24 Pikmin, and it totally died. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save. It takes a real talent to lose Pikmin on the first day. So you can see it shows you how many ship parts are in each area. And so yeah. So this is the impact site. There's one other part here which we'll be coming back to get later. But in the next episode, guys, we're going to go to the Forest of Hope. There's a bunch of parts here. And spoiler alert, we're going to have to come back. We're going to have to traverse pretty much there's 5 other areas on this planet. It's sweet. I'm really excited to be doing Pikmin, and I hope you guys all enjoy it as much as I do. Because, I mean, Pokemon kind of got a little less interesting towards the end. But you know what? I'm excited. I think Pikmin's going to be good. So, with that, guys, I have been iCabagon. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to go to the Forest of Hope and try to get as many ship parts as we can. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment, as well as subscribe for more videos like this one if you've not done so already. Don't forget to check out my Twitch and Twitter pages. Links are both in the description below. Check out my sidebar on my channel as well. Some awesome channels there. Until next time, guys, I'm signing off.